Welcome back to Warhammer 40k. Last time we dealt with some Nurgle demons on our bridge, and we have two crew members trying to romance us, which is bad because I'm not trying to do multiple. I just want one. And then we, after doing all that, went down to this planet where it's pretty clear that gene stealer cults happened here, and we just killed the guy who was trying to be like, oh, we got you now, and now a bunch of people are coming for us. So I'm going to make a dash for the Voxcaster and try to contact the ship. Von Valancius, command, airlock. Lost it. They're flooding the air with their psychic whispers. There's so many of them. We must get out of this trap. Hold and listen. They're closing in. Road Trader, I'm unsure if you have time for such things right now, but as a representative of the Inquisition, I can tell you that a retreat will not be judged as indicating a lack of faith in these circumstances. Plan my retreat. You've had a few hours to explore the ship. You surely would have found any number of discrete shafts and unlock modules you could use to leave the ship. As it is, you're only aware of a single possible escape route through the airlock, back the way you came. Any other path may lead to a dead end. There's an old military adage that says, when you're already in deep trouble, don't poke around anywhere unless you know you find there. You know what you'll find there. I propose we get out the same way we came in. Got optimal retreat route calculated. Delaying is not advised. Look for cover. One look tells you that there is nowhere to hide in this place. Well, at least you haven't wasted too much time. You gotta go. Your gaze falls upon a room-covered control panel near the Vox receiver. Engage airlock seal switch. Okay. Let's get out.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I investigated the rest of the ship so we can get the heck out. Lectionary of the Revelations of the Emperor Progenitor. The book contains the blasphemous tenets of the cult of the nourishers of the afflicted. It speaks of the insatiable Emperor Progenitor and his impending coming that will bestow miraculous unity upon all the faith. This way? Yeah. Hello there. It's a trap. I need to go here to shoot from behind cover. You can go here. I'll have Heinrichs here in case someone takes our flank. I'll send Idira with him. And then Argenta can stay where she is.
Suits my purposes.
What is this? He's got like something on him. Hunted. This character is about to become prey. At least one creature is hunting the Rogue Trader's party.
I don't have time for this.
What do you mean you
Nothing I can't do. Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Front line. Cover efficiency for...
Suits my purposes.
And rare for us.
All too easy.
And then I will do... this for
Not
you.
my specialty.
Never mind.
Suits my
This for you.
purposes.
Taught you to fight like this!
Watch and learn.
There we go.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Crap.
I know what is to come.
Yeah, just go this way. Forewarn yourself in case someone comes around the corner. No, that's good. You're gonna have to brace. Make him your swing.
That's
Maybe
not
up first.
the Seneschal's job. An exemplary strike.
And then I can charge you. Or not. Why can't I charge you?
I'm not interested. I'd rather not.
Okay, that's weird. Guess I'll do that and then I can't do any taunting, so. Give myself iron arm. And then
But of course, Lord Captain,
this.
for the throne's glory.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be
I'll go
undone!
here and area
I'll do it.
attack him.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Extra shot
As
on
the
him.
Emperor commands, I act.
Or not.
The scriptural prognosis is faithful.
Like, why can't I target him? Why is it so hard to?
My competences are not that universal. Request approved. I venerate you, machine spirits.
No one's popping out. So we gotta keep going. I think I'll do backline here and then we can like try to rush to it.
Nothing I can't do. We didn't stand a chance!
Go ahead, Applard. And then you can do this to go here.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Already done.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I don't know if I have to get everyone here or just one person. So I'm just moving it. Just in case.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
Or not. Okay.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Oh god. There go, get poisoned.
I feel the power surging.
I'm running.
Get me a target.
Endure again.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
That's the only way I can help.
My vow is to serve.
Another one's plopping down somewhere. Yeah, we need to get out of here now. No bueno. Front line here.
All too easy.
Book it here. Go.
Suits my purposes. I'll pass.
You got this, Abelard.
Victory is imminent.
Yes. Oh. I mean, I could have killed them, but like they just kept coming and they had a ton of wounds. I needed to get out of there. You need to pick your battles. Holy crap. Also, our choir masters hold up, so we gotta deal with that sometime. Let's go here. More plasteel. Yeah. continental world. A small planet gently wrapped in amber forest greens greets you with a ruby-colored dawn. Basil von dem Klurch, the local governor, gives the rogue trader a warm welcome. After several glasses of Damascene, the sweltering ruler asks if von Valancius would like to keep him company during the upcoming hunt. Sure. After several hours of riding the local peculiar animals, you make camp in the middle of a golden forest. Basil points at the sky. A flat disk rises over the horizon, constantly morphing its color and shape. The forest grows silent and empty. You can no longer hear the singing of birds or even the rustle of wind. The governor nods with satisfaction, and a few shapes step into the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by an unknown phenomenon, and you watch the freaks with astonishment as they begin to dance to the throaty cackling of their brethren, turning the bony growths and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands towards the unnatural thing in the sky. What is going on? He smiles coyly. You're about to see with your own eyes what is happening here. Maybe they're good, I don't know. Watch in silence. The hypnotic dance seemed to continue forever. The unfortunate creatures howled, whined, and convulsed, unable to tear their bleeding eyes from the celestial body. When the Pavonen disk outshone even the light of the local star, the physical shells of the things that used to be men burst, releasing beasts onto this plane that not even the most fluent and capable pen could describe. Basil excitedly explains that the creatures you saw are the children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is the true god and patron of these fertile lands. Once every cycle, his chariot shines its light upon the world and bestows transformations upon his most ardent followers. The rogue trader may become one of its heralds. Express... And what's the worst that could happen? I'll become a herald. He shrieks with delight, and more eyes open on his hands and neck to give you the closer look. You must speak with the god in the chariot himself and surrender to him whatever you value most in life. Chart a course to it. The observed suspicious activity emanating from the twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to get ready for a potential encounter with spawn of the archenemy, so it may be wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred wards, or blessed effigies of the Emperor. Aflame with a plethora of colors, the distorted celestial disk trembles slightly beyond the endless windows of the captain's bridge as the rogue trader's ship approaches its center. An otherworldly voice, cold and enveloping, enters your mind. What could this puny wretch possibly offer a king? The officers on the deck look around perplexed, their eyes full of terror and confusion. Many clutch their heads and let out howls of pain. Some empty their stomach, but most, pale and exhausted though they are, have joined the Lord Captain in resisting the entity's influence. Ask who you're talking to. An endless flow of images fills your consciousness. You see horrifying scenes of millions of tortured souls. Their screams rend your mind. Their pain pierces you with 1,000 red-hot needles. King, ruler, the one who is obeyed. That's all you can make sense of, although you see much more. Release the minds of the Amber Worlders from its grip. Crap. Attack. How dare you disturb the king with trifles? The entity is furious, and you feel a gust of invisible wind blow a 1,000 blades right through your ship. Officers are collapsing at your feet, choking, and hundreds of casualties are being reported on every deck. A resonant silence descends on the ship, and a bright flash stuns you for what could be any length of time. I didn't have holy artifacts. That's why we gotta keep stuff on, I guess. Where am I? This is a different system. Xenotech. And an auger anomaly. Auger's anomaly. Orc. I want to fight orcs. This looked like the orcs in the lighting scene. Like the environment.
Follow my lead.
The servitor's mechanical parts produce a quiet hum.
Thanks to
pretty.
Sister Argenta's efforts, the streets of Footfall are now a little cleaner. Destroying a cult cell is a worthy accomplishment.
Yes, it is a commendable deed. But knowing Footfall, it is unlikely that a place cleansed of heresy will remain empty for long. This station attracts foulness like... You understand?
Carved pattern.
That wasn't so difficult.
The surface is covered in countless scratches, and you can discern some logic in them. Someone began by scratching strange symbols, but then defaced them, adding extra marks and lines. Rudimentary tools and devices are now covered in a layer of
New challenge
dirt
for
and
me.
local flora. Rusty cogitator.
The machine god grants me insight.
I like how it gave me a warning I
It's
needed
weird.
holy stuff, but I didn't
My
have any
mind is completely
chance to
empty.
do that.
Not a single whisper, no premonitions, nothing. Just empty.
The witch's mind is at ease. I must be doubly on my guard.
Inside the containers are the remnants of stones and frescoes depicting a black spot surrounded by structures of some sort.
The whispers told me how.
The barely noticeable words in shaky handwriting read, "Touch the darkness and the darkness will accept you."
I won't tolerate weakness.
1 second, let me look around here first more. Numerous ropes and cables end abruptly at the very edge of the pit, vanishing into the gathering darkness.
Operation successful.
There's nothing
Something
else
of
in
interest.
to a data slate. That's why we look. Leon Himmerfeld's field diary. It has been several months since we arrived here, and yet we are no closer to understanding the local phenomenon. All that we were able to learn quite literally lies on the surface. The object does not reflect sound or light. On the contrary, it very much absorbs them. After extensive excavation, we did ascertain at least that the object is vast and goes deep below the planet's surface. However, any attempts to measure it resulted in loss of machinery or staff. Archaeological studies have turned out to be more productive. Their findings have revealed an amalgamation of architectural styles of various cultures, including those of Xenos origin. According to the boldest theories, the earliest of these structures date from the beginning of the 13th millennium, and all of them are without a doubt of a religious nature. Analysis of bas reliefs and remaining epigraphic texts show that the cult was formed around the object. For many centuries, Xenos and subsequently humans worshipped the object in exchange for certain boons, undoubtedly imagined by primitive or corruptive minds.
It's
Okay.
about time.
So there's aliens here, darkness that gives boons, and who knows what else.
We need to investigate.
Staff of Mind Sight? Don't I have one like this already? It's this one. Does 10 to willpower, level 9 version of the spell. This is level 12. Does that spell 15 willpower and 10 perception. And I think it does more damage. Yeah, or it does the same. So, get rid of this one and keep that one. Here we go, we're going to the darkness,
I'll
I
lay
guess.
claim to the stars.
The darkness swirls beneath your feet, a void of impenetrable gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths of the pit. No wailing wind, no rustle of dirt. Examine the pit. The bright daylight cannot pierce the darkness lying over the slopes. The longer you look into the depths, the stronger the feeling grows that this darkness isn't just the absence of light. It is something immeasurably vast, endless, capable of reaching the farthest stars or swallowing a galaxy. Through sheer force of will, you avert your gaze. Whatever this phenomenon may be, there is no warp sorcery within it. Creepy. Grox knows what it is. It's beyond my remit. Lean over and stretch your hand into the darkness. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy and intangible answering your invitation for contact. It seeps into your thoughts, tasting your emotions. Surprise and curiosity envelop you, but these feelings are not your own. Quickly step away. Each step takes a tremendous effort. It feels as if you are being smothered from the inside, grinding your very being to dust, to the point where your heart just might jump out of your chest. But you stubbornly continue walking until the alien thoughts release you and the illusion immediately falls away.
None shall stand in my way.
Well, now I want to give into it because I thought that would clear it up and we could jump down, but otherwise there's nothing here. Oh, if I can. Okay. So you got the darkness here. That's awesome. Time to go back, I guess. That was a little, you know, kind of a letdown, but I can land back here. There you go. I was wondering if that got them. So maybe we gotta get an item or maybe bring a Cassia here, but I doubt it. Anywho, we got profit and a contract. So now, oh, yeah, get rid of those and excluded. No, don't show excluded. Okay, this would get rid of Cemetery of the Faithful. I get efficiency, complacency, and reputation with the explorators, as well as that, which I think was like, yeah, whenever the wearer kills their target with a melee attack, all enemies in a 2-cell range around the wearer suffer willpower bonus mental damage. That could be good, but it gets rid of this. Everyone gets complacency. The flagship gains evasion. Stuff with the Drusians and complacency for all, which I don't think is what we need for the other one. What do we need for this one? We need efficiency. That was complacency, right? Complacency for all. So I think I'll actually take this one. We get rid of a plasteel, our last mechanism, and adamantine. But we do get all of those benefits. So we'll get people more often, I guess. And it should give us enough for this. Yeah, and we'd have enough. We get that security profit and a sword. Or we would have to wait till we get phlogiston to get this, which we get. All allies gain 3 times my allies' dogmatic rank % chance, which is not what I have. But everyone gets complacency. Which again, we want efficiency, right? Yeah, we want efficiency. And none of these need anything like that. Yeah, this needs efficiency. So if anything, we need stuff that gives other planets efficiency, which none of those do. Right? Profit factor, some security, and a sword. If the wielder kills an enemy with charge, this ability has no cooldown. Most warriors perform. Okay, so parry, and I can keep charging if I kill with charge, which could be good on Abelard. Or this, everyone gets complacency, so they give more profit factor, but less speed per projects, which kind of sucks. And this, which I don't need. So I think I'm fine doing this. A glorious mag train loaded with relics will run across Foulstone, carrying the light of faith to every corner of the world. But we'll get rid of this. The foundation of an honorary cemetery for the repose of the dynasty's best servants will create a new tradition in the Protectorate. But nah. Okay. Should I get that adamantine? I only got like 3 left. A Xenos ruin. Got some clothes, okay. Meh. Let's go to battle. A report shows up on your personal cogitator screen. Unknown ships are towing the Interstellar Sextant, a cargo ship belonging to one of Footfall's wealthier traders. It looks like the pirates have been off more than they can chew, and have now been forced to drag the ship to a more secluded place where they can plunder it undisturbed. Attack. As soon as they see you, the escort ships charge into battle at once, while the captive sextant powers up its warp engines. Unless you interrupt the preparation for the jump, its cargo ship will forever vanish beyond the veil of the Materium, along with all the riches. Send all available forces to intercept the interstellar sextant. Don't let it get away. Hopefully it won't get away.
Enemy contact! All hands, make ready to unleash our fury!
So 4 turns and he's gone. What does this do? Explosive. Increases incoming damage whenever a vessel inside this anomalous zone makes an attack, it suffers damage. But it gets more range for its macro cannons, more damage, more incoming damage, and it suffers 2 to 6 damage for every shot. Yeah, torpedo this
Unleash
way.
our vengeful salvo! Fire right now! The time has come.
Make sure it
Leave
doesn't
their
ram me.
hulls strewn across the stars! Bleed them!
Reload.
Macro cannon, volley!
There, you can't ram me now. And then I will... do a push to here so I can ram him next turn, hopefully. Ah, you moved.
Lay in the course.
Proud. So I gotta use this first.
Fire the last batteries. Another salvo!
Their fate awaits them.
Maybe I can get 2 with this torpedo. 3? Yeah.
Bleed them. torpedoes! Locked!
Come on. I can't for some reason? Okay.
Fire! Right now!
Did I destroy it?
Leave
I can't even
their holes
target it.
strewn across the stars!
It's like going around it. Okay.
Macro cannon, volley!
You blew up my torpedoes? What? So you're retreating too? Come back here. Boarding party. Yes, he's on fire and he took some damage. I was thinking about doing a U-turn, but I think this is better. Yes, sir.
Set the course! This one's going down! Fire right now!
Yeah!
Victory is ours.
Short range, that does 2 shots dealing 14 each. That seems pretty weak actually. Short range and does 28 damage. I feel like I have ones that do a lot better than that. Are you sure? That doesn't even look the same on the thing. Okay, yeah. I don't know why it was showing me a fake one then. It would replace that one. Medium range, dealing 32 to 40 damage with 1 shot. That does 28. That does, yeah, it's just better and it has more range. I think I'll be a straight line still, but it's a lot better. I'll take it. Get this out of here. Cargo. No new features, nothing. Okay. We're gonna go back to the map, I guess. I mean, I should probably deal with this whole thing with Mr. Weiss locking himself up. It's whatever. I got teleported way away, didn't I? Where am I? Where the heck was I? I don't even remember. Well, wherever I was is missing now. Because I was here. Okay, I was here and then I got all the way down here. What? Okay. Sure. Could have can't go there. I could go here, but I think this is Janus. Yeah. Can't go there. Unless I plot a new one. I could go here for 2. That actually seems pretty good. A catastrophe in the Omnisci's hallowed halls. One of the few magi assigned to the machine cult to serve the Von Valancius ship has lost his mind. Singing distorted binaric liturgies, the heretic has broken the sacred code rhythms and turned the ship's machines against the rest of the crew. The superstitious voidsmen are paralyzed with fear because of the mad servant of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Only the Lord Captain can stand up to him. To battle! Yeah, we're taking Pascal along because he can use that one against him and deal some damage because he's a cyborg. And he also has that cool weapon if they bunch up.
A new challenge for me?
That seems like the main stage that's down here. Nothing. Nothing here.
Submit!
There's
And you'll
stuff.
die quickly!
Alrighty, so we got you. We're gonna put Abelard's breaking it. Abelard
Nothing
chill.
I can't do. Suits my purposes.
I'll make the front line here and
Already
hopefully
done.
he can charge to it. Back line for cover efficiency around here.
Not a problem for me.
And damage around me.
Nothing I can't do.
And then I'll do cover efficiency, reroll failed characteristic tests. Cover does not suffer. Eh.
All too easy.
Okay, he's just gonna keep running in place. Alright.
What is this foreboding?
Pascal will go this way, I guess.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Indeed. I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
There we go.
Suits my purposes.
Guided by faith.
Do this. And what would be better? Just laser that? Is that a giant turret? Yeah, it's a turret. Oh boy. 2 turrets. I think Flamer's best here.
Doubt is for the weak.
Mark you as a target.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Rejoice in battle!
I'll take cover behind this switch and take a shot at one of you guys with this. I think
As
that's...
the Emperor...
Nice. Our next will go down the middle.
The Emperor is on our side.
And I'll do this.
Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. Naturally.
There you go. Do this.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And this.
Request approved. The scriptural equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Will do.
These two will be prey.
That is not my destiny.
And this. Then I'll give you forewarn because you'll be moving up next turn. And then analyze. UI.
Anything else? On it.
That was weak, bro. Forewarn this area. Can I do that? Yeah.
Anything else?
Knows no pain.
Reduce to dust.
Maybe if we kill the corrupted tech priest, everything else will go back to normal, but I doubt it.
Target well struck. Victory is imminent. That's not the Seneschal's job. It will be done. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hand. It will be done.
I move back here, I guess, for the benefits. And
At your beck and call.
Already done. Suits my purposes.
Running binaric override. My vow. The analysis successful.
Not a problem for me.
Got an extra turn. One person on full turn. I think that's good for this guy. No, I should save it for someone else. I'll just take a shot at one of y'all. Or maybe one of you. Missed on a 95% chance. Okay, I see how it is.
I'll do it.
Just area attack. Is burst and area two different things? Because otherwise, why would it show
As
it?
the Emperor commands, I act.
I don't know. I'll assign you as a target.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I need a foothold.
Give it to you.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due. Let's see to it.
Just a minor setback.
I am a savant of destruction.
There you go.
Request approved. Running binary override. Significant value.
And then do this to you.
The Omniscient Council comprehends all.
But of course, farewell.
Put some marks on you.
Was
Getting ready
that
to
you?
move ahead.
Or
Curse you, miscreant!
Vital functions successfully terminated.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
I thought I was gonna get through that. Uh-oh.